Although I've traveled the world playing football as a kid, for the most part, for my entire life, I've lived in Germany, and that's all I really know. But today, that might all change as we finally found a loan offer that may suit us. A team from the Championship, Reading. I'm sure you're all very familiar with them. They're at the bottom of the table in the Championship. You guys voted in the last episode. So for now, at least half a season, we're going to say bye to this place we've known and loved, this country. And guys, for the first time in our life, we're leaving Germany. A new city, a new team awaits us. You vote and you shall receive. Reading is the team that we went with. We've only received a few offers so far, but I think we had around 65% of you guys say yes to Reading. Don't worry, for all the people who didn't want us to move here, it's only going to be for a few episodes. We're going to be playing from the January transfer window to the end of the season, and then I think we're going to be moving back from there. So it's only going to be a few episodes, and then we'll be back to Dortmund. Hopefully our rating will have progressed. And yeah, I'm actually kind of excited for a new challenge. We're going to have to help Reading avoid relegation. Maybe we can get them up to the middle of the table. Probably we will not be contending for a promotion spot. It's just unrealistic. We'd have to win every single game just to have a chance. And yeah, here we are, man. When I arrived, you saw in the last episode, I expected it to be rainy, overcast, cloudy, and wow, it's actually a nice day here. And you can see what I'm bringing with me. As you guys know, I come from a very wealthy family. We got the cars, we got the money, and I bought myself a new car already, a new crib, some new clothes. You guys are gonna see a whole new me. I'm very fortunate to have the wealth that I have, and one of the reasons I chose Reading wasn't because of the money, because again, that's something that I don't really need when I'm looking at a team to sign with. Money means nothing to me, and I think that's kind of special about this series. We've never really done it like that. When we've been chasing teams, we've always been focused on making the big bucks and whatnot. Money isn't a problem. And check out my crib, boys. We got the pool. We got a putting green back there for golf. I mean, hey, I'm not a big golf fan, but we'll take it. Maybe I should hit the links a little bit more often, try my hand at some golf. But what do you think of the new crib? Maybe we can show you guys a look at the interior in the next episode. I know, man, maybe I should be spending my money somewhere else, investing it, donating it to charity instead. I'm buying the big mansions, the cars, and everything. Maybe it's going to come back to bite me in the butt. Let me know, what do we spend our money on in the future, boys? Is that a concern, or is it not? And as we arrive to our new team, a new hairdo is going to be necessary, as well as some new boots. Some of you may ask, why aren't you using the Nike boots, Under Armour boots? The way we do it in this series is we wait till we have our kind of first storyline involving our first sponsorship. So we're not just signing and putting on the Nike boots right away. Got to give it some time, so we're going to be wearing the generic boots for the time being. And as we progress right here, you guys are going to get yourself a nice look at what the league table is looking like. Nottingham Forest in first, Aston Villa in second, so on and so forth. You guys can read on down the list, and you got to scroll all the way down to the bottom. 24th is Reading. Our goal this season, this half season, we're going to be playing with Reading is to avoid relegation. Can we take them back to their former glory? I haven't been following the Premier League that long. Have Reading been in the Premier League? I feel like they have. I want to say they have. Maybe not, though. You guys are going to have to let me know down below in the comments because, yeah, I am American. I just started following the Premier League probably, I want to say 2014-ish. Hasn't been that long. So, yeah, my football knowledge is always progressing, and it's always being guided by you guys down below in the comment section. So, hey, any news you can give me about Reading, any history of the club, any information you guys have, let me know in the comments. It's going to be so very much appreciated. And as always, with this series, 1,000 likes. The next episode will be up as soon as possible. Hopefully by the end of, I want to say, like, this week. We'll probably post maybe 5, 6 episodes playing for Reading, and then we'll be back with Dortmund, where we'll probably arrive at the middle of next season in the January transfer window. So it's going to be really cool because we're going to finish this season, and then because we arrived in January this year, we'll have to go back in January next year to Dortmund, but we won't play the first half of the season with Reading because that doesn't really make too much sense. So only half season with Reading, then we'll return to Dortmund for half season. Hopefully that makes sense. And also one thing we're going to get to see here while we are playing for Reading is kind of the different styles of football. We're going to see if things stay the same here. If you remember from, I guess, most every episode in the series so far in the Bundesliga, we were seeing high-scoring games, a lot of goals from both sides, a lot of action. Will that remain the same here in the championship? We're about to find out. 17th minute of action. Can we get a debut goal? First shot of our career with Reading, and of course, it's going to get blocked. Nottingham Forest right here. Of course, the top team in the league. This is just such a tough game to make our debut in. The #1 team versus the 24th team in the championship. That is, is a huge difference. And wow, we're actually hanging with them early in this game. 40th minute, we nearly get our first goal right there. That's banging off the crossbar, and yet another chance would come right here. Boys, I'm telling you what, how in the world did we miss that shot? Insane. 100% should have went in, but yeah, it just didn't. It went inches wide right there. Nottingham Forest, luckily, is going to escape this half without conceding a goal. Will they score a goal? The answer is yes. Of course, man, they get one of those cheeky little rebound goals that you see so often in FIFA, where this time, wait, did I see it right? The keeper made a save, or either it hit off the post, but it deflects either way, and it's going to be a goal for Nottingham Forest. I hate these goals so much because they're just not clean. There's really not too much skill involved. So yeah, with that one, it either hit the post or crossbar, and then the rebound is, yeah, that's how it was scored right there. Unfortunately, we are going to be trailing going into the halftime break, and trailing against the top team in the league at halftime is never good. You want to have that lead early on, as early as you can get. We'll see if we can make a comeback here in the second half. Yeah, like I mentioned, it's just so tough in our very first game coming up against the #1 team in the league. Then again, I just came from playing in the Bundesliga where I was scoring goals, getting assists, so I got no doubt in my mind I'm going to be able to help bring this team back from this 1-0 deficit. 52nd minute of action right here, boys. We are cutting inside. Oh my God, it hits the freaking crossbar. Are you kidding me? But look at this. I told you, these goals are so just cheeky. I don't like them, but we score one of our own right here. Another one of those deflection goals makes it 1-1. Although it's not a debut goal for us, we missed the first shot as it hit off the crossbar. We're going to take it, and we're going to take a nice goal that is going to be the equalizer in this one. Can we shock the world and beat the #1 team in the league in my debut? If that were to happen, well, I think the Reading fans would be quite happy with my arrival, and I'm sure they already are quite happy with my arrival, considering the fact that, well, you guys know we are, highly considered one of the top upcoming youngsters in the world of football, a wonder kid, if you want to call it that. Wow, we're not really playing like a wonder kid out here today, are we? Another missed shot. This one is going to go, yeah, that is, I wanted to say just wide, but no, man, that was way wide, and it could have been a game-winning goal, but it wasn't, and we're going to end this game, end our debut without a goal, but we are going to pick up 1 point, and against the top team in the league, we'll take that 100 times out of 10, man. A very tough matchup, but hey, 1 point is not bad whatsoever, and don't worry. We got games to turn this team around and get them out of the relegation zone. My goal is by next episode to get this team out of relegation zone and slowly fight towards the middle of the table. We'll see if we can do it. So it was one of my first days of training, and I received a text from one of my teammates with the address to the training facility, and I guess one of them decided to pull a prank on the new guy because, well, let's just say they did not give me the right address, and when I showed up to this small little, crappy field, this small pitch that was definitely not the Reading training facility. Oh my God, not a good way to start things off. Hopefully my teammates don't dislike me, or I don't know what's going on, but hey man, that was not cool. I was late for training. I had to explain everything to the manager. He wasn't too thrilled, but I gotta be careful in the future whether or not to trust my teammates. I'm hoping it was just a practical joke. I'm hoping they still like me and want me here at this club because, you know, when players show up in the middle of the season, it kind of shakes things up because a lot of, especially the attackers, know that I was brought in to replace some of them for the rest of the season because they weren't doing their jobs. And speaking of some of my teammates, here's a look at the squad report. Let me know if you see any familiar faces. One person that I was unaware that played for Reading is, of course, you're going to see him in 1 second. Where is he? Come on. There it is, David Myler, the legend himself. If you guys don't know David Myler, I believe he's from Ireland, and he actually makes FIFA content. So, hey man, we're playing alongside Myler. Hopefully he's getting some playing time out here on the pitch. Very cool stuff, David Myler and company here playing for Reading. Let's get into the second game of our career where we're taking on Derby County. Will we finally be able to break through and get ourselves a goal, our first goal for the club, and help get this team out of relegation zone? That's a look at your current table for the championship. 17 points is not good. We need wins. We need them now. We need them fast. We need them quickly. Let's try to get one right here. Hit that like button, boys, so we get the next episode out as soon as we can. Every episode so far has had 1,000 likes. That's what I love to see. Let's keep that streak alive, and let's get in to the second and final game of the episode. Let's do it. Here we go. We're starting at the striker position, as always, in the first chance of the game to get our first goal for Reading. All I got is 3 words for you right there. What a header, and what a goal, man. It is gonna be 1-0 after that one. Let's get a little look at this right here. The first goal for Reading, and it was a beauty. It hits off the head, and it hits off the post. Goes at the back of the net, guys. That is what you're gonna see all season long from me at Reading. I'm hoping we can dominate the championship, and let's hope we can get this team out of relegation with my goal scoring. And after that first goal, we were not done there. The free kick, look at this, a thing of beauty. We were known for our assist for the first half of the season at Dortmund, and this half of the season playing with Reading, I'm trying to be known for my goal scoring. Let's see if we can shock the world in only half a season, win the Golden Boot in the championship. We're starting out good here in this first episode. 2 games, 2 goals so far, and a potential for a hat trick right here, and only my second ever game for Reading. Look at this curl on this one. Honestly, I didn't know I had that in me. I did not think I would be able to score a goal of that caliber, considering the fact that my finishing isn't very high, and neither are my long shots or my curve. We nearly pick up the hat trick right there in the 36th minute of action. So much power on this shot, but it's actually a nice save from the goalkeeper, as you guys can see right here. That one was a thing of beauty, and that would be it for the first half. What a great first half, and this is what I was hoping would happen when I joined this team. Utter domination. Will we be able to keep it up, though? We got a lot of games remaining in the championship. We shall see. 2-0 is going to be the scoreline right now going into the second half, and we fast forward all the way to the 84th minute, where Derby County are looking to desperately get back into the action right here, get back into the game with some goals of their own. They just weren't able to do it. I'm hoping our defense is going to be able to do well for us for the rest of the season. It's probably one of the reasons that they've been struggling. Let's see if they can turn it around. They're keeping the clean sheets so far in this game right here. Some nice chances once again for Derby, but our defending, our goalkeeping were just sensational in this game. And that's how things were going to finish. 2-0, our first win, our first goal, and that's what I love to see. 2 goals for myself, and I'm sure the fans are just loving the action in the minutes I've been putting in for this club. Such a good signing for Reading, and hey, it's all you guys. We would not have signed for Reading unless you guys voted on it, and you guys did. These are why I like bringing the voting back, because it just gets you guys so much more involved. 2-0, and after this, it was time to get to know some of my teammates a little better, so we headed out for a night in the town, did a little bit of drinking, went to a few nightclubs, and, well, let's just say I'm starting to think a few of my teammates aren't too fond of me, because while we were out, a few of them were on their phones sending some tweets that may or may not have been directed towards myself. You guys can be the judge of that. I was checking my phone and literally just looking at these tweets as they were being sent, and I knew they were about me. Some of my teammates don't like me. Once again, it might be because I'm here to potentially steal their position, or who knows, maybe they just don't like that I'm a rich person with all these nice cars and houses. They have something against me though. How should we respond to these tweets? Do we reply rudely, just like they were being rude to me, or do we go back with a nice reply so hopefully there's not backlash? Do you want to see the drama, or should we settle the drama down with a nice reply? You guys vote in the top right-hand corner. Guys, hit the like button, 1,000 likes, and the next episode, of course, will be up as soon as possible. Thanks for the support so far in this series, and I'll see you boys later. Peace.